Hi everyone, sorry for the delay. We have a very special guest with us today. We have Dr. Abha Majhumdar ji with us. She's a very senior obstetrician and gynecologist and infertility expert practicing in Gangaram Hospital, New Delhi. So we have her with us. So please post all your questions in the comment section inside the iMumz app. Dr. Abha ji will start answering question in 10 minutes. For the first 10 minutes, she will give us some good tips which we should keep in mind during the pregnancy. Over to you, madam.
Thank you. Hi, everybody. I hope all of you are fine in this pandemic and enjoying life at home, enjoying home cooked food, and giving a lot of attention to your would be motherhood. So, I just wanted to tell you that pregnancy is a normal physiological process. So, don't think that you need extra medicines or you need a lot of extra things to go through pregnancy. Yes, you may need some precautions at some stages, but generally you would need only a little bit of alteration in your daily schedule. It has common symptoms which concern you. Then you always have questions regarding work and exercise, which I would want to tell you in brief. A little about the diet, medication, though it's a big no-no, but yes, sometimes essential medicines may be required. A little about driving and travel, and then positive thinking. So, what are the early signs of pregnancy that you must be aware of? Especially the girls who have just got pregnant are in their first 3 months. You might get dizzy at times. So, when you go for your normal walks or jogs or brisk walking, be aware of this, that at times if you get dizzy, just find a place, hold on and sit down. Your breast start enlarging, get tender at times. So don't worry, this is a normal sign of pregnancy. It gives you a lot of confidence that your hormones are good. You do feel fatigue and tired. Just don't run, jump to see your blood pressure. Nothing is wrong with your blood pressure. A slightly lower blood pressure is so good in pregnancy because it increases perfusion of all the organs. It is a little fatigue and tiredness which comes, and sleep takes care of this very, very well. So just pull a pillow somewhere in the corner of your house and lie down for half an hour, and that little nap will make you fresh again. You might sometimes even have increased sensitivity to smells, and you may dislike smells, especially cooking smells. So be careful that if you don't like the smell of frying or smell of masala being made, so stay away. Nausea is quite common, and this happens because a lot of acid surges in the stomach. You know that pregnancy is a condition where progesterone hormone dominates. What does this do? It relaxes your uterus to let the baby grow, and in turn, it also relaxes your intestine, your stomach, your rectum. So you tend to get a little constipated. You tend to have your food longer in your intestines so that it stays longer, it ferments more. You have a little more gases. And same thing happens in the stomach. Food stays for a longer time. And so a lot of acid keeps being produced, and a lot of times this wells up and leads to nausea. Mood swings. Tell your partner that you are pregnant, and he should be prepared for mood swings. And a lot of times, when he thinks that you're being unreasonable, then maybe this little knowledge which he has will help him get over your mood swings as much as you need to get over them. You might feel like going to the loo often. Don't think that there is any urinary infection or there is anything abnormal. It is the uterus and the bladder which live like two very close sisters. The uterus enlarges, compresses the bladder, and hence a lot of times you do have frequent urination. And of course, you have missed your period and you have done your pregnancy test, so you know that you are pregnant. Having said that, exercises are lovely. You can continue to do whatever you were doing pre pregnancy, but remember, the only thing which you don't need to do is jog or jump. And that is mainly because the relaxin hormone relaxes your joints in between the pelvic bones. The anterior joint, which is in between the two ischial spines behind, all this gets relaxed. And because it relaxes, there is a reason to say that you might at times feel that, you might sort of twist your muscles, and hence jogging is not good, but everything else is good. Contact exercises are not very good where you jerk your body. You can continue to do yoga, you can continue to do power yoga, you can continue to do your abdominal exercises, you can continue to walk on the cross trainer, on the cycle, on the walker, treadmill, except jogging and jumping. Then, besides that, traveling while you're pregnant. Loose fitted clothes are very good, comfortable flat shoes are good, and stay away from activities that are too adventurous. And remember, travelers, diarrheas are bad. So, if you travel safe. Don't let a diarrhea happen. If it happens, take a medicine, because they are the ones which can induce uterine contraction and maybe also cause miscarriages in the first trimester. So travel carefully in the first trimester to destinations which are safe, and carry some medication in case you have a diarrhea. Apart from this, a little more frequent meals. Early morning, maybe if you are an early riser, then 6:37, you can take a little bit of with your tea, some dry fruits, then you have your breakfast at around 9ish. Then again 11:30, just pick up something, maybe a banana, maybe orange, eat at lunch, should be in time, 1 to 1:30. Evening snack at 5:30, you can pick up some sprouts, some salad or a soup, and have dinner. And then again late uh, n- uh, early to it's not early to bed, but after dinner you can have a late night snack in the form of supper, which can be some oats or a fruit, or something like milk if you like it. Nausea and vomiting increase if you take glucose, if you take aerated drinks, and also fruit juices. It is better to take the whole fruit rather than these drinks. Midday nap is very essential, otherwise you will feel tired all the while. So remember, these two things are very important to prevent your nausea or to reduce your nausea. Papaya, one thing which I want to touch upon, because there are so many food fads attached to papaya: ripe papaya and raw papaya. Ripe papaya is very rich in vitamin C, antioxidants, and other wholesome nutrients. Excellent in heartburn and constipation. Got them. Raw papaya is the one which contains latex and has pepsin and papain, and all this can lead to reduced fetal growth as well as start contractions in late pregnancy. So it is better to avoid raw papaya, especially in areas where they eat a lot of raw papaya, like in West Bengal or in South India. But ripe papaya is safe in the first, second, and third trimester if eaten in moderation. Please do not take medication. If you need something, take food supplements. Food supplements are like iron, calcium, prenatal vitamin. So vitamins are good because they go to your stomach, distribute it to your blood, and then reach to the baby in moderation. But all other medicines, whether they are antibiotics or they are other medicines which are quite often prescribed in pregnancy, be alert, because all this will go to the baby through your bloodstream. So don't let your little baby who's still forming his organs be affected by any of these medicines. So what medication in the first trimester? Possibly folic acid, and that should be the only medicine. Rest of the deficiencies can be looked in after the organogenesis period of the first trimester is over, and maybe we can give you vitamin D, calcium, vitamin E, B6, whatever we find is deficient and you are having symptoms. I think I've told you enough about general care in pregnancy. Now I would ask you all to go on for questions.
So we have already so many questions, doctor. So many people want to know from you. Thank you so much for your wonderful advices regarding general precautions in pregnancy. First question we have from Urvashi. Hi ma'am, I'm 19th week 5 days pregnant. आज सुबह से मेरी वजाइना में सूजन या हल्का पानी भी है. क्या मुझे डॉक्टर के पास जाना चाहिए? प्लीज आंसर.
उर्वशी, आपको अगर आज सुबह से सूजन लग रही है और लग रहा है कि थोड़ा डिस्चार्ज हो रहा है और आप इंडिया में रहते हो और डॉक्टर अवेलेबल है तो ज़रूर दिखा लेना चाहिए. अगर कोई अवेलेबल नहीं है तो सबसे अच्छी चीज़ आप अभी जो कर सकते हो वो ये कि एक फिंगर से सेल्फ एग्जामिनेशन करिए और देखिए कि उस जो डिस्चार्ज आपको लग रहा है उसमें कोई स्मेल है कि नहीं. ऐसी स्मेल जो नॉर्मली आपकी बॉडी ओडर से अलग है, फिशी स्मेल. अगर वो है तो आपको वजाइनल टैबलेट्स लेना ज़रूरी होगा और ऐसे में डॉक्टर को दिखा लेना बहुत ज़रूरी है. जब डिस्चार्ज किसी इन्फेक्शन से होता है तो वो जो आपको लगता है ना वजाइना में सूजन या हेवीनेस, उसकी फीलिंग भी होती है. ऐसे में जनरली ट्रीटमेंट देना अच्छा रहता है क्योंकि ये लेटर ऑन प्रीटर्म लेबर को भी प्रिवेंट करता है.
Thank you, doctor. Next question we have from Ranjit Saroj. Is there any disadvantage if pregnant women taking progesterone tablets for the long time?
Say again.
Is there any disadvantage?
Say again. What did you say?
Yeah. Is there any disadvantage if a pregnant woman takes a progesterone tablet for a long time?
Yeah, there are side effects. If a woman takes progesterone tablet for a long time, it is better not to take. One is very important, and I want you all to hear me. No oral intake of progesterone. If you need to take it vaginally. Only take it when the doctor thinks it is very necessary. But a lot of doctors continue to give progesterone only in this fear that you might have early pains or early delivery. So please refrain from taking continuous progesterone unless there is a real reason to take it, because it can lead to later on cholestasis of pregnancy, and it can also lead to what we call as itching for the mother, and cholestasis of pregnancy could be dangerous for the baby because it can cause toxicity to the heart of the baby in the later stage. So please do not continue to take progesterone and for a very long time or indefinitely, only because your doctor thinks that you might have an abortion but doesn't know a test show that you have an abortion. All right?
Yeah. Thank you, doctor. Next question we have from Prachi Sethi. Yeah. Can we take the next question, doctor?
So did you get my answer?
Yeah, Ranjit ji, he got your answer. If you have any more questions, please post, Ranjit ji. Next question is from Prachi Sethi. Prachi posted this inside the iMumz app. She's asking, just wanted to ask, can I go ahead with the homemade noodles? Also, what exercises can I go ahead in this stage of pregnancy?
Can you make the question a little clearer? I couldn't get you. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So Prachi Sethi, she's in the 5th week of... Yeah. Prachi, she's in the 5th week of pregnancy. She's asking, can she eat the homemade noodles?
Yeah. Definitely, she can eat homemade noodles. The only thing is prevent putting Ajinomoto in it, and rest you can put whatever you like.
Yeah, ma'am. Also, what exercises can she do going ahead?
How many months pregnant are you?
She's in the 5th week of pregnancy.
What is the name of the girl who just asked?
Prachi. She's Prachi Sethi.
Okay. Prachi, how many months pregnant is Prachi?
5 weeks, doctor. 5 weeks pregnant. Hello, doctor. Can you hear
How
me?
ma- yeah, I can hear you. But how many months pregnant is Prachi?
5 weeks. 5 weeks. Fifth week pregnant.
5 weeks. Oh, she can continue all what she was doing earlier. I don't know walks are possible in her area or not with today's lockdown. Walks are very good. She can have the YouTube walk where there is 1 mile or 2 mile walks on the YouTube. You can go into one of those programs, stand in your bedroom, switch on the YouTube, follow that for 20-25 minutes where you walk a mile and in 40 minutes you walk 2 miles. Walks are very good. Then if you know some yoga exercises, you can continue to do the yoga exercises. And gym you can't go, but you can do physical exercises, your stretches, everything, whatever you were used to doing.
Thank you, doctor. Next question is from Rujita Javkar. Hello, ma'am. I'm in 14th week of pregnancy and she's having lower
Yeah.
abdominal pain. 14th week of pregnancy and she's having lower abdomen pain. Is it normal? She's asking.
uh, 14 weeks pregnancy, lower abdominal pain might sometimes happen, and it could be totally normal. If the pain especially comes when you are sitting and trying to get up, or you are standing and you try to sit, or you turn sides also, this pain comes up. um, then this is like normal. But yes, if you have persistent pain, menstrual like pain, then it is better to meet your doctor, look into the length of the cervix, and if that is reducing, maybe some treatment may be warranted.
Thank you, doctor. Next question we have from Mona Sharma. She's feeling muscle pain in the arms and sometimes in the legs. What is the reason? Please suggest me something. She's in the
Get
19th
a
week of
COVID
pregnancy.
testing done. Get a COVID testing done. But otherwise, I don't think arms and legs pain should really bother you. And if it really is a lot, you can take a crocin tablet, which is very safe, a crocin pain relief. Otherwise, just rest, and the arms and leg pain, if it is because of exertion, should go away.
Thank you, doctor. Next question
Just
we'll
look
take.
for fever. If there is any fever, please check yourself, get yourself seen in a hospital. If there's no fever and just simple pain in arms and legs, then you can take a crocin tablet, or you can even sort of just wait, sleep it
Right.
off, and see if next day you get up with a fresher body.
Thank you, doctor. Next question we have from Navya. She's in 23rd week of pregnancy. She asks us inside the iMumz app. Hello, ma'am. Is it necessary to
Yeah.
sleep on the left or right hip during pregnancy, as I get pain near the vaginal bone and lower abdomen while changing the positions? I heard it is not recommended to sleep straight, which reduces chances of normal delivery.
Well, first, your first part of the question, you can sleep in the left, right, whichever position you like to. And you can even sleep on your tummy at 23 weeks. You can put a cushion under your breast or lower chest, and that helps to sleep on your tummy also. The only thing is that if you sleep straight on your back, then sometimes the baby has less blood supply. Second thing is that if you like you're asking that what helps your chance when you take sides while you're sleeping, it is very, very natural to have pain in your lower abdomen because the symphysis pubis splits a little bit, and hence there is a little friction in the two bones, which are normally very stable bones. So when you turn, this friction leads to pain in the back as well as lower abdomen. And then the best thing is turn like a log. Don't twist yourself and turn, but ask your partner to help you turn like a log. Okay, like a wood log. So he
Yeah.
just helps you to just turn around rather than twist to take a side. These two things will help you get rid of the pain also, will help you to be in a position which is good for the baby. You can lie like you want, you can curl yourself, you can sort of if you like to sleep with flexed legs, please do that. Sleep in the posture you like most, except straight on the back, which could lead to sometimes less blood supply to the baby.
Thank you, doctor. Next question we're taking from Navya Raju. So Navya, your question was not answered so far. We're asking you a question. She her LMP was March 9th and she took the pregnancy test recently and it was positive. Congratulations, Navya. She's taking folic acid pills and it's her second pregnancy. Is there anything she should follow?
I don't think there is much to worry. Folic acid is the only medicine. If it is a normal pregnancy, then after having missed your period, after 3 weeks, you can have an ultrasound to see if all is normal. And if all is normal, then all you need is just folic acid, and that should be good enough to take care of you for the first 3 months. Well, you can have medicines like crocin for fever and aches and pains, Digene, if you have acidity, MSET tablet, SOS if you feel very nauseous or vomitish. So these are the medicines which you can keep in the house and take as medicines whenever required. But otherwise, folic acid is excellent as a medicine.
Yeah, and sorry I missed the detail, doctor. She's feeling cramps and she's worried because she conceived after 7 years of her marriage. So that's what she
Okay,
was.
all right. And this is a second baby, right?
No, madam. I'm so sorry about that detail. I mean, she conceived first time after 7 years of marriage.
This this is this is her second child, you said, right?
No, madam, that was my mistake. I'm really sorry, Navya, for that.
Okay, okay. So in that case, if she's so worried, where if she stays somewhere where there's access to some laboratory, then please get a beta HCG and serum progesterone tested. And if these two are well within normal limits of her period of pregnancy, then folic acid again should be just alone a good enough medicine to take. And ultrasound as soon as it is 3 weeks after missing her period should be done. If these two things are fine, then nothing to worry. But if she is having cramps in the lower abdomen and those cramps are like menstruation, then a progesterone tablet like Sustain, which is available very easily, or mm, Utrone is also available easily. Just 200 milligrams morning, evening, inserted into the vagina should get her rid of the cramps. Till
Thank you so much,
she has the
doc.
ultrasound, and the ultrasound shows that yes, the baby is growing fine. And after 3 weeks, when she has an ultrasound, it should show a 7-week baby.
Thank you, doctor. Next question we have from चांदनी वर्मा. चांदनी वर्मा जी का सवाल ये है कि बेबी का वेट इंक्रीज नहीं हो रहा है. 30 वीक्स प्रेगनेंसी है चांदनी जी का. 2400 ग्राम था 35 वीक में और 35 वीक में 2700 ही है. सी सेक्शन करवाना है, कैसे गेन
अच्छा, ये बहुत अच्छा वेट है चांदनी, इसमें बिल्कुल फिक्र की बात नहीं है. 35 वीक्स में 2 kg 300 ग्राम्स बहुत बढ़िया वेट है. इसमें कोई चिंता की बात नहीं है.
Thank you so much, doctor. Next question we have from Ritu Raj. She's asking, I'm 23 weeks pregnant, unable to get anomaly scan done due to the lockdown. Also, slight pain in the public bone area for the last 3 days.
Pubic bone area में पेन की चिंता नहीं करें, लेकिन हाँ 3D या लेवल 2 स्कैन कराना बहुत ज़रूरी है ये जानने के लिए कि बच्चा आपका नॉर्मल है कि नहीं. सो प्लीज़ गेट अ लेवल 2 स्कैन डन, बिकॉज उसके बिना बहुत मुश्किल है जानना कि सब कुछ नॉर्मल है कि नहीं.
Thank you so much, doctor. Ranjit ji is asking which table is better in stomach, lower, which tablet, I guess, which tablet is better in stomach, lower abdomen pain after 12 weeks, Duodilon or Drotin DS?
No Duodilon at all. One thing, Drotin is good for intestinal cramps and spasm. So she can try Drotin, but that's only SOS. Only if she has pain, then one Drotin, or even better is taking a good antacid like Digene. That also helps.
Thank you so much, doctor. Next question is from Sakshi Mittal. She's having low blood pressure problem. Can you please guide?
Say again.
Sakshi Mittal is having low blood pressure. She is asking you to guide.
To guide regarding
No more details mentioned regarding her gestational age or any parameters. Uh, so do you want to ask her some more details, madam, or shall we take the next question?
you can do whatever you want, because if she's what is her problem? 23 weeks, lower abdominal cramps, and no availability of ultrasound, right?
No, madam. Sakshi Mittal's question is she's having low BP. She's asking you to guide. That's the exact question she asked.
She's having a new baby. I already gave a lecture in the beginning, and I
No, no,
think
low blood pressure. She mentioned low BP.
low BP.
Yeah.
Low BP is never a concern in pregnancy. It is always high BP which is of concern, and low BP should not cause any concern in your mind. In fact, low BP ensures that a lot of blood is flowing to your baby's placental circulation, and your perfusion of your own organs is good. So, low blood pressure is not a concern unless it is pathologically low.
Next question we are taking from Monica. My sleep pattern has changed completely during my 6 months of pregnancy. I sleep very late, around 1:30 to 2 a.m. and get up late. I make sure to sleep for around 9 hours. Is it normal in pregnancy?
Yeah, 9 hours is normal, but sleeping at 1:30 and getting up at 10 o'clock in the morning looks a little abnormal to me. I mean, a pregnant mother should sleep by 11 o'clock. But then, if it is normal for you, you can continue this practice as long as you get 9 hours sleep all through 24 hours.
Thank you, doctor. Next question. Namrata asked this question inside the iMumz app. Hello, ma'am. Which exercises we can do in fourth month and having vomiting sensations from the second month, and still it is there in the fourth month? Is it normal?
Yeah, a lot of girls do have vomiting sensation till the end of pregnancy. The normal medicines which we prescribe is MSET, EMESET, 8 milligrams SOS. You can take this tablet safely. Say, whenever you have nausea, take this tablet, wait for an hour, and when the nausea passes off, you can eat. Two is you can even take something like Pan D, 40 milligrams early morning after waking up, and Pan D has domperidone, which is a anti-vomiting medicine. So this also takes care of a lot of vomitings during the day. In addition, you can take something like doxynate or Gomo. Gomo is GOMO, or doxynate, 2 tablets at bedtime. These tablets lead to a little sort of dizziness or a little sleepiness. So we always recommend to take doxynate or Gomo at bedtime, so that that sleepiness goes away while you are in bed, and in the morning you get up fresher without the vomitish feeling. It's a good medicine also. So either you take Pandy early morning, or Gomo and doxynate, one of the two tablets together bedtime. Or if you don't want to take either of these, then whenever you have the vomitish feeling, you can take a MSET tablet, let the feeling go away, and then eat.
So someone, one second. Ansari ji posted that she couldn't listen to the voice. If there is any issue with the audio, please mention in the comments. Can you all please mention if you are able to hear it clearly? The next question, actually, Dr. Jaydeep ji is also welcoming you, doctor. She is watching this session live with us. Next question we have from Bhagyashri Path. Hello, ma'am. I'm 6 weeks pregnant, but in sonography there is no fetus pole and yolk sac.
Okay, one thing is that please don't hurry and don't think that things are not right. A lot of girls have a little irregularity in periods, and may you could have conceived a little later than what you should normally do in a 28-day cycle. So if your cycles were slightly late at times, 35 days, 38 days, then please wait for another 7 to 10 days, have another scan. If that scan also shows that there is no fetal pole or mm, a sac is smaller, then maybe we'll reach conclusions. But it is always in such cases two successive scans which give us a very good idea about the fetal growth. So whatever it is today, maybe have another scan with the same ultrasonologist 10 days later. Have a transvaginal scan for better clarity. And once that scan says that yes, the baby is absolutely same as it was 10 days ago, then we conclude that this baby is not growing and you probably um, have a missed abortion where the baby is enclosed in the uterus but has not been able to be expelled out by the body. And you need to take medicines to expel the baby. So, no conclusions right now. Continue folic acid. Repeat a scan after 7 to 10 days.
Thank you so much, Doctor. All the best, Bhagishri. Next question we have from Navya again inside the iMumz app. So she earlier spoke about her lower
So,
abdomen.
just a minute. Welcome, Jaydeep. I just saw your name prop up on this that you've joined the show.
Yeah,
Okay, let's
yeah.
continue.
Yes, ma'am. So Navya, who earlier asked about her lower abdomen pain inside the iMumz app, she's been practicing. She's in 23rd week, and she's practicing basic asanas like butterfly and widening the legs and pelvic muscle asanas. So she's asking whether these yoga practices are causing the pain in her lower abdomen and pelvic bone area.
Well, if you've just started with these practices, it can cause a little pain. Because any exercise when you start as a new exercise can give you a little muscular pain, a little joint pain. It can give you a little muscular pain and joint pain, but otherwise these exercises should not cause lower abdominal pain, which is pathological for your pregnancy. But in any case, please look after yourself well. See whether this pain persists even after a few more days. Then we will think that you need to go to a gynecologist to see whether there is any associated problem. But these asanas cause no problem at all. Only when you a new starter, you could have muscle pain. In some time, the pain will disappear. But if the pain is still there, it is better to go to your gynecologist.
Thank you, doctor. Next question is from Anusha. Hi, ma'am. I'm in 23rd week of pregnancy, and the anomaly scan is done. Everything is good. Baby weight near 500 grams. All are good. The doctor saying. She want you to tell about the good healthy weight gain for her baby.
Baby will gain weight automatically. If your diet is correct and you don't have any pathological problems, your baby should weigh around 3 to 3.5 kg if you yourself are a 60 kg girl. It could weigh less also, anything more than 2.5 kg if the baby is near term, in between 2.5 to 3.5 kg. For an Indian girl, that is okay. And 3 to 3.5 is ideal. So if everything is going normal till now, I wish you all the best, and I think you will be able to continue to let your baby grow as the baby has been growing till now. Do not eat much to let your baby grow more. Eat normal, balanced diet which has some protein, some carbs, and it has some sugar, some fats, along with a lot of minerals, antioxidants, vitamins also.
Thank you, doctor. Next question is from Mamta Upreti. She's asking. She's 29 weeks, 3 days pregnant. As per the doctor, the due date is July 10th, but she's confused that her 7th month is completed or not. Question number one. Question number two, is it okay to sleep on the right side also, because it is very difficult to sleep on the left side only?
So let me first answer the second question. You can
Yeah.
sleep on either sides. It's absolutely fine to sleep on the left, right side, both. And if you want to sleep on your tummy also, you can put a cushion under your breast and sleep on your tummy. Now, your first question is you are approximately 29, in between 29 to 30 weeks. And what was your first question?
According to doctor, the due date is July 10th, but she's confused that her 7th month is
All
completed
right.
or not.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. You have started with your third trimester. And normally we divide pregnancies into three trimester. The first one, which is up to 12 weeks, the second one, which is up to 28 weeks, and the third one, which is from 28 weeks to 40 weeks. So you are in your third trimester. We do not follow calendar months, we follow weeks. So you should be somewhere between your 29 to 30 weeks of pregnancy, which is generally 7 months plus by calendar.
Hello. Soumya Gulati's question is, she is in 24th week of pregnancy. Can she work out?
Say again, Ravi. Repeat
Yeah.
the question,
Soum-
please.
yeah, madam. Soumya Gulati, she is in 24th week of pregnancy. She's having low-lying placenta. She's asking if she can work out.
Well, with the low-lying placenta, we do not advise bed rest at all because you can bleed even while you're sleeping. So you have to be moderate in your exercises, not very vigorous. You can continue workout, but something which is less sort of jerky or traumatic. The thing which you don't need to do is, please do not have sexual intercourse. And two is that when you go for an examination, if the doctor doesn't remember, please remind your doctor that you have placenta previa, so that the doctor has this in mind while examining you or doing a transvaginal scan, both ways.
Thank you, doctor. Next question we have from Isha. She asks this inside the iMumz app. I'm in 24 weeks. Is there and there is increased resistance in both uterine artery. Has anyone experienced this? Due to the virus, she is not able to meet the doctor. What should she do?
Uterine artery resistance generally indicates that you might become hypertensive later on in pregnancy, but it has no implication on the baby's growth, at least at the moment. So it is umbilical arteries systolic diastolic ratio. When that starts increasing, then we feel that your hypertension is affecting your baby's growth. So please ask your ultrasonologist next time that uterine resistance को देखने के साथ साथ they should also see umbilical vessels का systolic diastolic ratio. Alone uterine resistance increase only indicates that you could become hypertensive later in pregnancy. Starting aspirin would be a good option here, and you have to stop aspirin at 32 weeks. That is also mandatory later on.
थैंक यू डॉक्टर काकाशन अंसारी जी का सवाल ये है, शी इज इन 33rd वीक ऑफ प्रेगनेंसी. मैम मेरी दो टांगे सूजन और झुंझुने हैं, चल नहीं पाती मैं पिछले 2 हफ्तों से. पहले कोई बीपी प्रॉब्लम नहीं थी एंड ना ही कोई बीमारी. प्लीज बताइए. LMPs 11 सितंबर. डिलीवरी डेट क्या है?
11 सितंबर के हिसाब से डिलीवरी डेट आपकी होगी करीब 18 जून. एक तो ये समझ लीजिए. और आपको कहाँ वो हो रहा है, नमनेस और टिंगलिंग कहाँ हो रही है? हाथ पैरों
दोनों
में?
दोनों टांगों में सुन और झुंझुने हैं.
कहाँ पे?
टांगों में, पैरों,
टांगों
दोनों
में.
टांगे. हाँ, टांगे में.
हाँ, कभी कभी ये सेंसेशंस होती हैं कुछ विटामिन्स की कमी की वजह से. इसमें हम लोग जनरली इवियन एलसी देते हैं. इवियन विटामिन ई है और एलसी लिवोकार्निटीन है. ये अगर आप सुबह शाम एक एक गोली खा लें तो शायद आपकी ये नमनेस और टिंगलिंग चली जाए. इसको आप बहुत बेखटके इस टाइम पे शुरू कर सकती हैं. और जून में आप ड्यू हैं. अभी ऑलरेडी हम अप्रैल के एंड में पहुंच रहे हैं, तो आप आज से शुरू कर, आज या कल से इवियन एल सी, एल फॉर लखनऊ, सी फॉर कनाडा, ये शुरू कर सकती हैं. 200
तनुषा,
मिलीग्राम की गोली आती है और सुबह शाम एक एक गोली ले लीजिए.
या मैम, Tanusha is also feeling the same similar discomfort. She's in 25th week of pregnancy. There is numbness and tingling in fingers, wrists, hands, and it's painful. So can she follow the same medication?
या शी कैन फॉलो, बट देन हैंड्स में जब होती है तो क्या उनको सूजन बहुत हो रही है बॉडी में तनुषा को?
Fingers, hands, and wrist में लिखा है कि
और
numbness
ब्लड
and
प्रेशर कैसा है तनुषा को?
those details were not mentioned. Tanusha, if you're watching this live, can you please mention your blood pressure? Tanusha has no swelling actually. Tanusha is not feeling any swelling. Numbness and tingling is there.
नमनेस और टिंगलिंग हो तो एक कार्पल टनल सिंड्रोम होता है जिसमें थोड़ी सूजन या वाटर रिटेंशन रिस्ट के सामने के लिगामेंट्स में हो, तो ये नमनेस हो सकती है। इसके लिए हम एक गोली देते हैं जिसका नाम है पायरीकॉन्टिन, PYRICONTIN। ये गोली सुबह शाम ले लें तो थोड़ा वाटर रिटेंशन कम हो जाएगा और आपकी ये नमनेस टिंगलिंग कम हो सकती है। इसके अलावा आप इबियॉन LC भी ले सकती हैं, क्योंकि अगर कोई न्यूरोपैथी या नर्व इरिटेबिलिटी की वजह से हो रही है तो वो नमनेस टिंगलिंग उससे कम हो जानी चाहिए।
थैंक यू मैडम। अमरदीप कौर जी का सवाल ये है कि हाय, आई एम इन 6th month of pregnancy. When I touch my abdomen skin, I feel irritation and pain. Please let me know the reason. Is it normal?
एब्डोमिनल स्किन में अगर इरिटेशन और पेन है, वो स्ट्रेचिंग की वजह से जनरली होता है। और इसके लिए आप कोई भी अच्छी हैवी ऑयल या क्रीम का यूज़ कर सकती हैं। एलोवेरा क्रीम्स हैं, स्ट्रेचनिल वगैरह नाम की क्रीम्स आने लगी हैं। प्लस यू कैन ऑल्सो यूज़ समथिंग लाइक ऑलिव ऑयल या बादाम रोगन तेल। ये सब हैवी ऑयल्स हैं और ये सब स्ट्रेच मार्क्स को थोड़ा स्लो डाउन कर देते हैं और इचिंग को भी कुछ कम करते हैं, क्योंकि स्किन जब स्ट्रेच होती है तो वो फटने लगती है और वो फटी हुई स्किन फिर इच करती है। और बहुत ज़्यादा हो तो स्टीरॉयड ऑइंटमेंट लगाने पड़ेंगे, उसमें आप डर्मेटोलॉजिस्ट से कंसल्ट कर सकती हैं।
थैंक यू मैडम। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन वी हैव फ्रॉम बिस्वास जी। बिस्वास जी का सवाल ये है कि हेलो मैम, मैं 6th month प्रेग्नेंट हूँ। मुझे बेबी मूवमेंट पहले फील होती थी बट 2 दिन से मूवमेंट नहीं फील हो रहा है, लेकिन फील हो रही है लेकिन आज फील नहीं हो रहा है, ऐसा क्यों?
देखिए ऐसा है, खाना खाइए और खाना खाते भी या उसके बाद मूवमेंट नहीं फील हो तो तुरंत अल्ट्रासाउंड करवाइए, बिकॉज अचानक मूवमेंट कभी ऐसे बंद नहीं होती है। 24 आवर्स में एक बार भी मील्स या पोस्ट मील के आधे घंटे के अंदर अगर आपको 3 मूवमेंट्स फील हो जाती हैं तो आपका बेबी ठीक है। पर अगर आपको पूरा दिन हो गया और मूवमेंट नहीं फील हुई है खाने के बावजूद, तो सबसे सेफ ये है कि एक अल्ट्रासाउंड करवा लें देखने के लिए कि बच्चा आपका ठीक है।
Thank you, madam. Sunny Francis' question is, hi, ma'am, I'm 7 weeks pregnant. I keep getting a discomfort in my stomach. Is it normal? This is my second
Yeah,
pregnancy. Is it something I should be tensed about?
no. Getting stomach discomfort is very normal in pregnancy, and hygiene helps a lot for such girls। और वो भी लिक्विड hygiene बहुत अच्छी है। 2 चम्मच को थोड़े से ठंडे पानी में मिला के, 1 आउंस ठंडे पानी में मिला के आप पी लिया करें, बहुत जल्दी आराम मिल जाएगा इस डिस्कम्फर्ट में। Hello, Ravi, can you hear? Are you still there? Hello, Ravi?
So sorry for the technical glitch, madam, and everyone. Bani's question
Yeah.
is, she's in 21st week of pregnancy, having increased frequency of urination for about 10 days. Can I use pass tablet and citrus soda for this problem? Please suggest.
Yeah, you can surely take urispas and citrus soda, but it is good if you can get a urine tested to rule out early UTI. Give yourself a good wash and collect the midstream urine in the morning. The day you are going to take morning urine sample, avoid drinking water in the night. Yes, you can go and pass urine as many number of times you want, but in the morning, if it gets concentrated, the urine, say you eat at 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock, and then you collect the urine after 12 hours, then you can take really concentrated urine, and that urine you can give for culture and sensitivity and routine examination. And take the midstream urine. Don't take the initial and last one. Only when a stream forms very well, that is the time when you bring a container in between, collect urine and remove the container. So you should be able to get a correct report regarding any UTI if it is happening. Otherwise, just what you are taking is good enough for you, and you should get rid of any problems. Take more water if possible.
Yeah. Thank you so much, doctor.
Drink more water.
She also wants to know when she can have a flu shot.
When she can?
Have a flu shot. Flu vaccine. Flu shot, she's asking when she can have. She's in 21 weeks of pregnancy.
I think flu shots should be taken a little later, if I'm not wrong. But you can ask your physician. We do give flu shots in the second trimester, third trimester. So it should be safe for you to take. You can take it now, or you can take it even a little later.
Thank you so much, madam. Next question we have from Madhuri Parmar. She asked this inside the iMumz app. Hello, ma'am. From the last 5 months, my period was stopped at second day. Please advise, is it harmful for me? My age is 30 years and we are trying for a baby.
Last 5 months, if there is no period and there is no pregnancy also, then this is of concern, and it is important to see a doctor in your local area. Have an ultrasound also to see whether the period has stopped because you have a condition called PCOS, or you have something like premature ovarian insufficiency. So, in both ways, if 5 months you have not had your periods and you did have them regularly early, then it is very important to see a doctor in your vicinity.
Yeah. Doctor, she mentioned that the periods are stopping at the second day from the past 5 months.
Oh, they are stopping on the second day. There shouldn't be anything wrong in it. You can have an ultrasound to see, and that ultrasound should be done on day 14, 15 of your starting of menses. And if the lining and everything looks all right in the uterus, then there should be no worries about periods stopping within 2 days of starting your menses every month for the last
Thank you, madam.
5 months.
Yeah. Thank you so much, madam. Next question we take from Swapna inside the iMumz app. Ma'am, how to increase the egg quality? Yeah, ma'am, how to increase the egg quality? Um, she got aborted 5 months back, and she's planning for pregnancy. She's asking for your advice.
So what has got to do with the equality? I mean, she's aborted at 5 months. Is something wrong which went with either the baby or the mother's uterus or her hormones? So there is nothing wrong in the egg quality to say that she had an abortion. We must look for causes of abortion, and in fifth month, if she has an abortion, sometimes the mouth of the uterus is weaker than it should be, and sometimes there is infection in the vagina which could lead to premature rupture of membranes and abortion. And sometimes the uterus is abnormal. It could be a unicoordinate uterus or a septate uterus or a bicoordinate uterus, and such uteruses sometimes lead to early deliveries, even as much as fifth month abortions. So she needs to see a good doctor and not worry about her egg quality at all.
She said she's having acidic pain also. 3rd month she had.
Acidic pain.
Yeah, that's what she mentioned. She's also having acidic pain.
What is acidic pain? I don't know what is acidic pain. If she has any pain in the 3rd month, then she needs to see a doctor to see that her cervix length is all right, that her cervical mouth is not opening that she has no vaginosis, vaginal infection. Very important to do internal examination and ultrasound and see what are the reasons that she aborted in the 5th month. There is nothing wrong with the egg quality for an abortion in the 5th month.
Thank you so much, doctor. Next question we take from Maggie. She's in 27 weeks of pregnancy. Her glucose and HP test were scheduled on 14th April but got cancelled due to the lockdown. Is it okay if she get them done around 28 to 29 weeks?
Which test did you mention, Ravi?
Glucose and HP test.
Okay, a glucose test, a GCT can be done now also. And glucose test best done at this stage is by taking 50 grams of glucose, not in a fasting state. You can go there anytime after breakfast, after lunch, in the evening. They give you 50 grams of glucose to ingest and then take a blood sample exactly 1 hour after you've started drinking the glucose. And if that value is less than 140, then we know there's nothing wrong and you can continue to eat as you were eating. But if it is higher, consult your obstetrician to let you know to screen gestational diabetes, how to screen it.
Thank you so much, madam. Deepika Bharadwaj asked a question inside the iMumz app. She's 19 weeks pregnant from tomorrow and she's having severe vomiting and frequent urination. She's asking for your advice.
Severe vomiting maybe involves you're going to a hospital nearby or to a clinic to take an injection. Please take something like MSET injection. We still use ranitidine even though it has been banned. You can take a different form of ranitidine injectable other than the one which has been banned, or you can take a Pantocid injectable, and with that you take MSET injection. These two should stop your severe vomiting. And apart from that, it is best to meet your obstetrician if you have severe vomiting and so much pain in your stomach. I couldn't remember what earlier symptom did you say apart from vomiting at 19 weeks, but for
Frequent
vomiting
urination.
you may have to take an injectable. You can also get a urine test done where they can see the acetones in urine, and if there is no acetonuria, then the vomiting is not of much concern. One injection will help you. Frequent urination with vomiting sometimes, rarely, could be a sign of UTI also. So check your temperature. If you have no temperature and frequent urination, then there's very little to worry. And it should be just a sole vomiting problem. And because you're vomiting, you're also sort of urinating frequently because of the raised intra-abdominal pressure. That could be one thing which I can think of.
Thank you, madam. Ruchi asked this question inside on the Facebook page of iMumz. I'm 33 weeks and 2 days pregnant. Please share some tips for natural delivery, normal delivery, and when to start exercising.
To start exercising now only. This is high time you should start exercising. Go for nice long walks. But now, since you can't go out, you can follow the YouTube walks. Maybe you can walk for 40 minutes. YouTube, just follow that 1 mile walk, which can be done in the room. You can download it from the YouTube and follow it on the TV. And you can do butterfly exercises, you can do stretches, you can do yoga. Anything which sort of spreads your legs or the pelvic structure, the pelvic joints are good for exercises. Start your exercises now.
Thank you, madam. The next question is from Shivika. She is asking, what is anterior placenta previa marginal? What precautions need to be taken under this?
Continue normal activities, continue normal life. Only you need to avoid sexual intercourse and need to remind your obstetrician when you go for a checkup or your ultrasonologist that you do have a marginal placenta so that they examine you very gently.
Thank you, doctor. Next question is from Lawal Agarwal. I had two C-sections earlier. This is my third pregnancy. 30th week pregnant currently. Last 2 days, I'm having pain on earlier stitches and it's painful to touch. Any medicine or spray can I use on it?
Absolutely no. You are 38 weeks pregnant. Please go to the hospital, contact your obstetrician. You've had 2 previous cesareans. Have your baby delivered.
Asta has a question. Hello, ma'am. I'm 28 weeks pregnant and feeling cramps like pain and swelling over my ankle, because of which I'm not able to walk more than 10 minutes in one go. Please suggest.
Nothing. When you are home, don't stand for long, or don't even sort of sit with your legs hanging. Whenever you sit, keep a sofa back, pull it in front of you, or a bed side, and put your feet over the bed or the sofa back. And when you're standing, then the best thing is that keep moving on your feet for some time. Like you can just keep, like as if you're walking while standing, or you keep flexing and extending your ankle joint. That helps to keep the swelling low. The best thing is, while sleeping in the night, raise your foot end for about an hour, pull a sofa near your bed, lie down with your leg over the sofa. Never pull a chair back to put your leg, because that's very thin. A sofa back is good. And put your leg up for half an hour or 1 hour, and your swelling will reduce, and then you can bring your leg back. All right.
Thank you, madam. Learner Squad has a question. Hello, ma'am. I'm 15 weeks
Ravi,
pregnant. Yeah, madam.
it is 7 o'clock now, I think.
Yeah, 1 second. Oh, so sorry. I just noticed. We have actually, yeah. So more than 20 questions we have. So would you like to take one last question, or should we wind up the session, ma'am?
One last question, and then we wind up, because I've got a lot of calls waiting,
Right,
which
right.
I've been.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time, madam. Next question is from Leonard Squad. Hello, ma'am. I'm 15-week pregnant. Constipation started, and because of that, I'm facing fissure problem. She couldn't no bowel movements, and also want to know when can she get the TT vaccination.
When can she get the
TT vaccination. This is another part of the question. Another
Okay.
question.
Okay. TT vaccination nowadays we don't give before 22 to 24 weeks. So please take it then. And nowadays the second tetanus vaccination is Tdap, which is tetanus, diphtheria, and pertussis all together, which is given at 32 weeks to protect your baby in the first 2 months of his or her life. So this is about your tetanus, 22 to 24 weeks, not earlier than that. Now, second question was, what was this
Uh,
first part of the question,
First
Ravi?
part of the question is she's feeling constipated and she's facing the fissure
Constipation,
problem.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
unable
yeah.
to cross the
For
bowel movement.
constipation, the best thing is take isabgol in the night with water, or you can take something like loose or dufolac, any syrup which will make your stool a little soft. Then it is the first part of the stool which is harder, and that is what leads to opening up the fissure every time you pass motion. So use proctosidal ointment before passing a stool, and insert a glycerine or a dulcolax suppository. So proctosidal ointment and dulcolax suppository can be used half an hour before passing stool. And then after you've passed stool, you can use proctosidal ointment again, and then again in the night. About 2 weeks of proctosidal and the fissure will heal. But make sure this 2 weeks, all your stools are sort of loose, because one hard stool and you will go back to the same stage. So avoid that first hard stool which comes out, which sort of brings your fissure again into a raw state. So don't let your fissure get raw again, and that should be the
Yeah,
sort of best cure for the fissure.
yeah. Thank you so much, doctor. So we have so many questions unanswered due to the time scarcity. So please post these questions inside the iMumz application. So sorry, everyone, we do have a limited time. Please post this in the feed section of iMumz application, and one of our experts will definitely answer you. Thank you so much, Dr. Abaji, for wonderfully answering all the questions, interacting with all of us, and spending your time with us, and also for the great suggestions about the general tips in the pregnancy. It's a pleasure having you with us. Thank you so much for joining us, Dr. Abaji.
Thank you, Ravi. Thank you, Ravi. It was my pleasure to connect with you, to your bright smiling face. And to all your audience, thank you very much.
Yeah. So Dr.
Bye
Jaideep ji is
bye.
also thanking you, and she commented that it was a great session. Indeed, it was, Dr. Jaideep ji. Thank you so much, Dr. Abha.
Thank you so much, Jaideep, for liking the session. I loved answering also. It was great. And anyways, had a nice 1 hour
Yeah.
chat with a lot of patients all across. Thank you. Thank
Thank you
you.
so much, Dr. Abha. Thank you,
Okay.
everyone, for joining. Yeah, thank you.